morning, my Lise.
Good morning. Week number 61. We don't
Hey.
use the P word. We say now 61 of our show, right? And you know what I
Yes,
forgot
ma'am.
to bring with me? The
What?
dog picture.
Oh, you don't have the dog switcher. The
No,
dog switcher, by the
I
way,
don't
is
have the
is our
dog.
little slide that we put if we get too depressed about C word. The C
Yeah,
word is the corona, by the way.
yeah, Corona, COVID, whatever you want to call it. But I have
How?
a pretty garden picture just in case.
Okay, well that'll work too. Will
Mhm.
make us all peaceful and all.
Yeah,
Good morning. So somebody's saying good morning. I don't know why. Sometimes I'm assuming it's Lucia that's there, but I'm not sure. But sometimes it just tells me Facebook user, so I'm not sure why it does that.
yeah,
Anyway, if
and
it's
we
you,
can't
Lucia,
tell who it
good
is.
morning. So I'm itchy today.
Now, is it itchy because you're coming into a lot of money or something, or you went and did something on your hike?
Oh, I managed to stay away from Corona for a year and a half almost, but I did not manage to stay away from poison ivy. So I'm itchy. I got a little rash on my leg. Well, it's kind of big rash, but on my leg, and it's super freaking itchy. And I'm like, I'm kind of dying to scratch it, but I know I can't because if I scratch it, it might get
Hmm.
infected and all that good stuff. So I got like a
Well, it's not
cortisone cream.
infected. I think if you scratch it, you kind of end up spreading it more, don't you?
No, you don't. And that's one of the things
Oh.
that I've learned about poison ivy. So when you catch poison ivy, when you get a
Hmm.
rash from poison ivy, you actually get a rash from the oils on the leaves. It's not the leaf itself, it's the oil that you're allergic to and you develop a rash for. So what
Hmm.
happens is you brush on this leaf and the oil transfers to your skin. If you go home and you wash your skin right away and everything is gone, you'll be just fine. However,
Oh.
if you start scratching that spot without watching it, you're spreading the oils
Hmm.
elsewhere. And so you're going to develop another rash, like more of these little pustules or whatever they're called,
Hmm.
blisters,
Hmm.
are going to, it. So it looks like you're spreading the rash, but it's not the rash itself. Once it's washed and it's clean and it's you cannot spread it. It's not contagious. And so the only thing is you got to watch for the oils. And important information that I did not know either is your pets are not allergic to poison ivy, poison oak,
Oh.
or poison sumac. But if they go and roll in these leaves and then you come and pet them, then you
Hmm.
will develop the rash because you can transfer the oils that way. Anyway, so I learned a lot about poison ivy this week.
Wow.
Uh huh.
Yeah, and like I think we have poison parsnip because that's another one too.
Yeah.
And it looks like we have it going all the way down the driveway on the property. So I want to kind of look into that too because supposedly that could be worse than the others. But yeah, I don't know why. Like, why is it that these things are poisonous? Like, what is the reason? Do you know? Like, is there a
Uh,
reason why they're like that? Or
I have no clue, but I know I have a bad habit of every time I go on my hikes, I have a weak bladder, so I gotta pee all the time. So I go in the woods and pee, and in the wintertime, that's all fine and dandy. But in the spring and summer, I learned the hard way that I probably should stay away from from those deep woods. Anyways,
now, on a positive note, thank God you didn't sit in it because we just leave that to the people's imagination because you would not want to sit in that stuff.
no, I didn't sit in it, but I have like two parts of my body where I have a little rash, and one is my upper leg. So
Oh,
I know that's when I went to pee. Like it's gotta be.
yeah, because you said the
It's
kids didn't get it.
probably
So,
just brushed on
yeah.
it slightly, and it just and then spread it around because
Yep.
I was itchy. So anyway, so that was my week. Like I'm going crazy. I'm trying not to scratch. I'm putting this super duper
Calamine.
steroid cream. No
Oh,
steroid cream they prescribed. I because I did the TELUS Health again.
Okay.
I saw a
Okay.
physician online, and then they prescribed a cortisone cream, not cortisone, steroid cream, and
Oh,
I have to apply that twice daily. But the other really bad thing is that it takes about 2 weeks for the rash to get better. So I got a few days because it started last Tuesday. So I'm 7 days in, well, 6 days in. So I got
mhm.
another 7 days of misery.
So basically, you're saying at this point, I mean, you can't spread it anymore
Mm-mm.
because it's
No.
just from the oil. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good to know because I always thought it was if you go scratching it, it'll spread more.
Well, if you scratch it and you haven't washed it,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely. So you really have to wash it thoroughly and between the little crevices as well, because they're kind of like little blisters.
Hmm.
So if you don't really go and wash it really deep, then some of the oils might be kind of hidden in the crevices and stuff. So you really have to go with the soap. And
Ooh, but it doesn't hurt? Like the soap doesn't irritate it?
no, it's quite the opposite. It
Oh,
suits it. It makes it feel a lot better. Like anytime I put
wow.
cool, that's another thing. Cool compresses help. Yeah, it's anyways, I hate it. I had it when I was a kid last time, like years and years and years ago. I think it must have been like 15 the first time I had poison
Hmm.
ivy, and I had it really bad that time. And some people are allergic, and some others, like some people go and brush on it and they won't develop the rash. It's like it depends on your sensitivity, I guess. And
Yeah.
mm,
Well, good to know. Tips
yeah.
about poison ivy
Tips
because,
about poison ivy this morning on the Seeker
yeah,
Chicks.
because that is the time. Like, I mean, people are doing hikes, and right now is the time that it's out there. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of hikes, I did a beautiful hike yesterday. I had never been there before, and I'm assuming, like, yeah, I know this is the time that these are um growing
out.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I know you're going to talk about trilliums.
I am going to talk about trilliums. Oh my God, was it ever gorgeous? Like I'm gonna show you my pictures. So
Oh,
I took some pictures and it's just beautiful. The whole path is full of trilliums. Like everywhere you turn, there's a trillium, and it's just a gorgeous walk. It was at the Summerstown Trails,
okay.
and it was the first time we went there, the kids and I. We did a short. We had a kind of an emergency, and we had to come back home. But so we did only 2.5 Ks. But we'll be back. It's a really nice, really nice path.
Well, that's the one. I think we go past that to go to the property. It's on, I'm
Yeah,
put, I can't
makes
remember
sense.
what highway,
Twenty
what
twenty
road it's
seven.
on. Yeah, we go
Yep.
by it, and there's always cars. It's always a busy place for people
Yeah.
to walk. So at one point, I'm going to check it out too. But Betty Healy had, I think it was Betty had posted a picture of red trilliums. Did you see any of
Um,
those?
I did not see. I was looking for them, and I
Oh my
I saw
goodness.
I saw one way in, but I
Uh-huh.
did not want to go in the brush anymore.
I wonder why.
Learned my lesson, so I didn't go in and check it out. But I think it was a red trillium, like far away.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's the only one I spotted, and I didn't see it up close, unfortunately. But yeah, it's a gorgeous walk. Like there. If we get depressed with the coronavirus, I can put this up, and it looks gorgeous.
Well, it's probably like a pretty carpet. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's just beautiful.
Well, I think well they come up just when they come up, I think that's when garlic season starts, right?
I have no clue.
I know we used to go garlic picking and I can't remember exactly the sequence, but I think when the trilliums are out, that's when it's time to pick garlic.
Possibly.
Maybe if somebody can let us know about that, that would be good. Is that the time that the garlic is out too, or does it come when the
Well,
trilliums?
I keep seeing posts about wild garlics. Like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people are posting about it, so I'm assuming they've started picking. Um, but it was the first time I saw trilliums. I've never seen trilliums before.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
it was.
apparently, you're not supposed to pick them, and you're not supposed to transplant them or something,
Why not pick them? Uh-oh.
because it's like the flower of the province, isn't it? And it's supposed to be very special.
Oh, well,
I heard that anyway. That's another thing too.
well,
I don't know if it's true or not, and you're not supposed to transplant them into your garden either. So,
oh, okay. Well, I did not transplant them, thank God, or anything, but I'm gonna show.
but I know one of your kids had one in their hand. I just heard that, Julia. It may or may not be true. I don't know. Again,
Yeah,
if
well,
anybody knows, let us know.
it was Mother's Day,
Oh,
so he gave me
that's
one.
nice.
So I apologize to the province for taking 1 trillium.
If that's the case, it may just be a myth. I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, so apologies, Ontario. But Ontario, I have beef to take with you today because I went to the dollar store yesterday, and you know,
You actually went in?
I went into dollar store. I needed a
Ooh.
few things, so but there was nobody there. It was like super quiet. There was literally nobody there. There was a
Mhm.
cashier and that was it. But I needed cereal and I needed a few more things. My son wanted some black nail polish. He's really into cosplay, and he wanted
Mhm.
to paint his nails black to
Which son?
Ezekiel.
Wow.
So he wanted to paint his nails black to be like this anime character.
Mhm.
Um, so I went to fetch him some black nail polish, and since I was there, I'm figuring, okay, well, I'll the kids really need socks, and I need socks, so I'll buy some socks. So I get to the cash, and she said, "I'm sorry, you can't buy your socks." So nail polish, essential.
Yeah.
I was telling John today, lipstick on my lips, essential, but socks on my feet, not essential.
Well, shoes are not essential either because you
I
can't buy a
know,
pair of shoes.
but I mean, shoes, I can, I'm sure even if they're old, people have shoes, you don't have one pair of shoes, and it's true, you don't have one pair of socks, but if you have kids, you know that they go through socks like there's no tomorrow, and the dryer eats the socks. Like that's so now my kids, like I have practically no socks. Like they're reduced to wearing mismatch all the time,
But I thought that was a thing, wasn't it?
well, it's a thing. Force of nature, not nature, but anyways, you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Don't have a choice because that's all there is. The mismatched socks. Um,
Yeah,
so
it's
yeah,
really it's weird though. And the thing is too, even if you wanted it, they told
they
me
can't
that
pass it.
they can't put it through the
They can't put
cash.
it through the cash.
Yeah, it won't let you put it through.
She was telling me, like, it is so sad when she said you should see it when a homeless guy comes in and wants to buy socks, you know and I
Oh,
can't sell him socks. Like, who decided those freaking priorities, and who determined what was essential or not? Like, I
well,
mean, come on, makeup is not essential, but
no.
clothes, food, and water, that's all essential.
Yeah. Apparently, you
Anyways,
can. I heard you could even buy a makeup brush because of makeup being essential.
the
Which
whole
is
makeup section is open. Like, you can buy everything that's in the makeup section. That's essential. Like,
wow.
okay, I agree. We're gonna look a little pale if we don't put makeup on,
Yeah.
ladies, but it's not essential.
Yeah. It's not
Anyways,
essential to me because I can't even wear lipstick without licking it off, as you know. So I don't even bother.
yeah, well,
I know
I
you like your lippy.
yeah, but you know what? I don't wear it anymore when I go out. Like, the only time I wear lipstick is here on the show. Otherwise, like, I got a mask on. Why the fuck am I gonna
Exactly.
wear it?
Oh my good bleep bleep bleep. Give me a picture.
Did I just say that?
I don't
Oh
know.
my
You
god.
said it very fast,
I
but
got I
anyway.
got my swear jar here.
Okay. There you go.
See, it's already
Holy
full.
cow. Oh my, is that like just from today?
No. So apologies for the swear word.
As you can tell, none of this is rehearsed. We just go with the flow. Whatever happens, happens, folks.
I swear like a sailor. I'm sorry, that's the way it is.
Well, you didn't used to. I think maybe this pandemic has brought out the best of you.
Yeah, I swear. That's just, I've always swore. Anyways, so we're supposed to have a guest. She is not backstage yet, so I don't know if you want to check up
Let
on
me check on her.
her. See what's going on. Dead air here.
I'm sure we can find something to talk about.
I would like to shout out to our friends at Fresh Radio and Boom. So I hope your week has been going great. We're closer. We're one day closer to the lockdowns being lifted, hopefully. I think the date is supposed to be May 20th.
Yeah,
Do
it
you
is.
think, I'm curious to know, people who are watching, do you think that the lockdown will be extended past the long weekend? Yes or no? You can comment in the comment section. Let us know.
That's true. That's the May 2 full weekend, right?
Yeah. So will it be extended or will it be lifted on the 20th as it's supposed to be? Just let us know your answers in the comment box.
Now
Curious-
I know I'm chatting with Gail. She looks like she's going to be coming in,
Oh.
but
Yep, I got her right here. She just came in. I'm
Perfect.
just waiting for her video to start. Here we go.
there she is.
There.
Good morning, Gail. Is Alan with you? Oh, there he is.
So I'm going to
So-
let Myelise explain.
So this morning's guests, we have Alan and Gail Archambault. They're the newest owners of Archambault Ironworks on the 138, just outside of St. Andrews. And it's awesome because this is a family-owned business, and it's handed down from, I believe, Alan, your grandfather started it, your dad took over, and now you're the proud owner, and you've worked there forever, I guess. So when did the business start?
Yeah, 1949.
Wow. And I think you were telling me that even the road that you're on was named after Archambault Ironworks, Archambault Road, right?
Yeah,
How
it was
did that
named after us
happen?
too. Oh, they just there was too many 7 concessions, so then they wanted to call it Archambault Road.
Oh, and you were the first. We did a little interview. So if you want to really read about Archambault Ironworks, pick up the May Seeker. It's on page 14. But Gail, you were telling me that actually you were the first commercial phone line out of Cornwall as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a cool little tidbit of history right there.
Yeah, it's really neat. And the phone number was J7249. That's kind of a weird phone number.
Yep.
Well, that's what the phone
Letters and
numbers looked like back then. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, they didn't need like a lot of numbers because, you know, there was very few people that had phones at the time. So they used to have like 5 digits or something. But
Oh.
yeah, it was like a letter and a number. But then they went to the 7 format. Oh, I think we lost them. You're frozen, Gail. They're frozen.
Oh no.
So
Alan-
they were gonna take us on a tour, right? Oh, are you there?
Okay.
There they are. Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Not a problem.
Okay. I'll
that's okay.
stay up here.
So you're going to take
Okay.
us on a tour of Archambault because everybody drives by and we see the concrete statues and the fountains and all that good stuff, but that's kind of just one little part of your business. The main part goes on the other side in that blue building, right?
Yeah. I could try and see how far I can get there. If it cuts out, I'll just start over in the front again.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
Yep. Okay. Just 1 minute.
So yeah, take
Okay,
us
if
for
I
a little
can.
tour and tell
I don't
us
know if I
about
can
what
turn
you
it
guys
around.
do.
So I
Okay.
got this here. This is your the inside of your.
That's the last picture.
Okay, sorry.
We'll start with, that's kind of, if she can't go any further, that's where we end up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I went over and Gail and Ellen took me on a tour and it was really interesting.
These are some benchtop molds here. we're gonna make. And then there's also turnover this register. I don't know if it's going out.
Oh, they're frozen again.
Yeah, they're out in like say St. Andrews, so I'm not sure how good their connections are out there, but it's I mean, the place is huge inside. You wouldn't even think that. Like you go in this little office and then you go in the back. And what's really neat is all the equipment that they use, a lot of the big machines were
Oh, we won't go that far.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's fine.
But
Sorry,
I
everybody.
was just saying, all the equipment that you have in there to do a lot of the work was actually all handmade by the grandfather. It's kind of neat. It's a real, I don't know, like a family business. Everything is made by hand.
We got these slabs.
Oh yes, patio slabs.
So this is the kind of thing that you don't see on the statue side. It's all the other stuff that they do.
Uh-huh. What a beautiful day. It's bright and sunny over there. We have
Oh, yeah.
clouds here.
So Gail, basically, I mean, you do the statues and the fountains, but on the other side, I guess we can't really see inside. Where are we going now?
In the first, the second part of the other shop.
Okay.
Show this. Yeah.
This is for the
Oh,
winter
wow.
time, sir. Sand and gravel. We do all of our pouring in here in the winter time.
Uh-huh. So it's a yearly business. It's not seasonal.
No, it's yearly all the time. And then here's some railings that we're making here now. Over there.
Nice.
And what's really neat is the guy that does the railings is called Owen, and he's 17 years old. He started as a co-op student. Here he is.
Oh, wow.
What about your dad? What?
Show them over here yet?
No, not yet.
Sorry. So you do like anything that's in
We got the
iron.
flower
So
wedging. Sorry.
So
So,
what
yeah.
are those? Sorry. What are those things that you just showed us?
Oh, that's flower edging.
Oh, the edging for the flower beds.
so you do like all custom stuff, is that right? Like the railing and stuff. Is it just
It's all custom.
okay. Wow. So if I want a railing for my new deck, I can go to you and you can custom make something for me.
Yeah, we can figure out how much you need and your angles and everything, and we can go from there.
Ah, that's pretty cool. Because with the cost of lumber, it's a good alternative, I bet.
And now some of the bigger places that you
Oh.
work for, this is kind of the garden stuff, but Gail and Alan, you work for, I believe, McEwen Petroleum, Ontario Hydro. There's a lot of other stuff that you do all year round, right?
No, I think they lost it.
No, you're
They lost
good.
it. Okay.
Come on, we'll show them what we do for McEwen. We make these here, these are propane tanks bases for propane tanks for McEwen P38 Energy. And over here, these are just round slabs for McEwen Petroleum. And then over here, these are oil tank slabs for the farmers whenever they want oil at their place for their tractors and everything. And we make little concrete spacers and barriers and everything else.
Awesome.
And you pour all kinds of steps, because I know when I was there, you had one humongous step that you had just poured.
Yeah, we steps of all kinds.
All right. Can we see some of the garden stuff and show our people?
Yeah.
I know
Yeah, I'll
Julia's
try it.
excited there.
Okay.
And I guess you've been really busy with Mother's Day. Like, I'm sure a lot of people have bought stuff in the last week.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you got a fountain for Mother's Day years ago, you were saying?
Yeah, here's my fountain. That's from your place. Wait, yeah, there. See my
Oh, okay.
fountain?
Wow.
I got that probably I'd say about 15 years ago, and then it's been moved from house to house to house, and it's not easy to move. It's very heavy.
Yeah. It looks heavy.
So we got some benches. We sell a lot
How
of
much are your
those.
benches?
They start at $80 and they go up to 100.
Well, at least we should put one in front of the secret office.
How long will it stay there? That's
a
my
good
worry.
question. Yeah.
And
But
here's our fountains.
nice.
And
Uh-huh.
I guess
I
they're
don't know if
all
you saw them, but
they're all running now too, so
Okay.
that's even nicer.
yeah, I didn't plug them in yet, but
Oh, you didn't?
no, not yet. But yesterday I did, yeah.
That's what I mean.
Lions and tigers and bears. No. Oh, there was a gargoyle.
Yeah.
Got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
They have a lot of little dogs. I saw you had a
Yeah.
there was a little like a Scottish terrier, a Scottie, and yeah, there they are.
Oh,
Little
look at that.
That's so cute.
That's so cute.
Yeah. I got a bunch of teddy bears too.
And gnomes, right?
Yeah, lots of
Yes.
gnomes.
Yeah, I've got a lot of different ornaments.
That's cool.
And
Yeah.
actually, I found your prices are really nice. Show us the tiny little bird bath that you have.
Actually, I sold both of them yesterday.
Oh, it
Yeah,
was really cute. It was it was so small. It was really cute.
it had a little bird on it.
Yeah.
Aw.
We have flower pots too. Different kinds, different sizes.
So I have a question that might be silly. So can somebody, yeah, it might be silly. So can somebody buy one of these things and can you paint over them?
They can. I think you can use like a cement paint and then like a gloss spray over top, like a sealer.
Mm-hmm.
It'll eventually peel off later on, but just repaint it.
So yeah, because I was
So.
thinking like, gnome could be cute with red clothes.
And would you like to see some of the flower pots?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
Sorry if I'm going too fast. Yeah, and then we have like the big one here.
Oh,
Oh my
wow,
God.
that's
In our fountains,
That's huge.
that's humongous.
yeah, our fountains are different sizes, and they start at $250. They go up to $1,500, depending on the
Wow.
size.
They're humongous.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, when you buy a fountain, Gail, do
Yeah.
you get the pump with it, or do you have to buy the pump separately?
No, the pump's separate, but that could be purchased at Clean Tire.
Okay.
Awesome.
Because
Yeah.
I need a pump for this one. Our pump, and I don't know how big are they. Like, how do you know what size to buy?
Yeah, that's the bigger fountain.
Yeah,
probably
ours
be
is quite big
more than $50 for the. Yeah,
for the pump.
yeah.
But is there a certain size that I should be looking
before
for? Or?
For the pump. Sorry,
Yeah,
it's
is there
so
a
loud.
certain
The
size
138 is
that
really
it
loud. I just know it has to be like a bigger pump for the bigger fountains.
Okay.
So that it doesn't have to be anything in particular, just a bigger pump.
Yeah.
Were you going to say something, Gail?
For the big
I
one.
thought you said before I forget.
Yes. Just for we had said for anybody that's watching just right now, whoever wants to guess where our iron dragons are at a restaurant, to comment, and then whoever guesses the right answer, I'm putting all the names in a draw, and then whoever wins, I'll contact them, and then I'll
Oh,
post it
that's
on my.
awesome.
And
That's awesome.
yeah, we've got
Yeah,
it
it's
actually
$100
in here. The draw's for $100 gift certificate from Archambault Ironworks.
That is awesome. So there is a iron dragon somewhere in Cornwall.
2 iron
Yeah.
dragons, right?
Yeah, it's like they're like they're facing each other or something. I can't remember now. My husband's grandfather made them.
Okay.
Yep.
Good hints. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And they're in a restaurant somewhere. So how long do people have to send you the answers? Is it just today, or are you going to do it for a few days before you draw, or how are you doing that?
I don't know how many people are watching right now.
We have 6 right now, but they
Okay.
come and go. They've come and
Okay.
gone. So
Okay, so
But-
whoever watched, yeah, I was gonna say whoever watched right now, and yeah, I'll give them a few days, and then
Okay.
whoever guesses and I get their message from them, then I'll put their name in a draw.
okay, awesome.
Yeah.
And they have to
Super.
message you by what day? Do you have a particular day that you want them to message by? It's better to give a deadline, right, Julia?
Well, let's work on the details, and I'll post a post on our Facebook page indicating when by when they should have their answer and where to send it, and then they can do that. How's that?
All right. Yeah,
All
sounds
right, sounds good. Perfect. So where are you located?
good. 4901 Highway 138, right onto Shambo Road,
And
St. Andrews.
Okay.
And before we let you go, what are some of the things that we can see around Cornwall that Archambault has made over the years?
We've put in benches at the Cornwall Community Hospital. There's also iron garbage cans that my husband's grandfather had made. I don't know if it's Cornwall, but we put in ramps at one of the places. I'm not sure, sorry, where it is, but a lot of our steps are in Cornwall at different places and railings. Oh yes,
I bet you
Limber-
you did my step here.
probably.
Yeah.
And you were going to say something else, Gail?
Yeah, in Landmark Park, our picnic tables, I think, are there. My husband said, or benches there too, something like that.
Oh yeah, those metal benches.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, we do a lot of commercial businesses too, so. Like
Yeah,
even
that's kind of what. Go ahead.
iron. Sorry. You know, like the bars for windows.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, well, we do those too, or like just to make it safer for businesses, we do that too.
Wow.
That's good. I'm just strolling your gallery on your website right now. Said well.
Oh.
Wishing well. Is that cool? Dragon.
Those are cute.
Yeah. Little plaques.
We sell a lot of paw prints.
Yeah, I bet, eh?
Yeah.
Little bears, dolphins. Oh, I love that gargoyle. It went back too fast. Ah, hold on. There's a pause button.
We just sold the pelican. We still have 2 gargoyles.
Oh,
They're
you saw the pelican.
gorgeous. All right. Well, that's
Now,
good.
Gail, what's your website?
It's www.archambaultironworks.com.
And phone number?
613-933-1093.
Perfect.
I feel like I'm conducting a test here or something.
I always ask a lot of questions, don't worry. My mom could tell you that.
But yeah, we did 5 questions with Gail. So page 14, if you pick up the Maze Seeker, you'll find it there.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you very much for being with us today, Gail.
Yep.
And if you need anything, people, go to Archambault Ironworks at 4901 138.
And you can beautify your yard with all kinds of stuff, even a little crocodile that I happened to trip over when I was there. Is he still there or is he gone?
It's still here. Yes.
Show us that little crocodile. Julia's going to like it. It's so cute.
Okay.
I'm glad I didn't break it.
Oh, look at it.
So little. Look at it.
Oh, that's so cute. All right. Well, you have yourself a great day, Gail, and we'll see you soon.
Yes, you too.
Take care.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Lots and lots of stuff for your yard. It's and you know, I think it's going to be another year where we're going to spend a lot of time in our yards, so might as well enjoy it, right?
Oh,
Might
and
as
the
well
other,
just-
yeah, beautify your yard up with everything there. But one more thing that they do is, and I know we're going to have them come and do it here. When your front step sags or goes, starts to collapse a little bit, goes down, they can fix it, jack it up, and bring it back to new again. So
yeah, I'm going to have to do that too because mine is sagging quite a bit.
we are talking about your front step. Right?
Yeah.
LOL.
I was just going to make a reference and I said, I'm not going to go there, but then my lease went there.
LOL. Yeah, I think a lot of people have that issue over the
Yeah.
years. It just
Well,
starts to
yeah,
go down.
it gets, I don't know, the houses move,
Yep.
the soil moves and then eventually it just like goes down a little
Yeah.
bit. Hi. Anyways,
So yeah, that was neat. It would have been nice because they took me on a tour, like of all the inside, like where they do sandblasting and where they do the pouring the forms and this and that. But I'm sure if anybody was interested, they will take you through and have you check it out.
awesome. All right. Well, it's time for okay.
Yes.
Here it is. So, on Friday, I think it was, I went to Sip and Scoops,
Mm-hmm.
and they're open. They're, but I guess it's because they do takeout, right? So they're
Mhm.
kind of like a restaurant. So, but they have a whole section of snacks, and I think they call that side of their business the snack district.
Okay.
And but they have all sorts of interesting snacks that are like very unusual, from like a lot of them from probably from Japan and stuff, right? And I don't know it is, so I picked up this Kit Kat which was a key lime pie Kit Kat.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I don't know what to expect. I've had the green tea Kit Kat before, which was lovely. I really liked it, but I'm kind of leery on this one.
That's different too. Oh, you do have a picture of it before we take it apart, right?
Yes, I do.
All right.
But this is what it looks like.
Ooh, I'm trying to take it apart without breaking the things.
It's kind of it's green, like a key lime green.
I'm trying to get into this. I'm trying to take it apart without breaking the wrapper in case I need to take it. There you go. Look how perfect I did it.
Beautiful.
Now, oh, it smells different. It smells very interesting.
Let me
Smells
smell it.
limey.
Yeah, it does.
That's got a strong lime taste.
Very
Smell.
strong. Okay, you ready?
Enough of the smelling. Let's taste it.
Are you ready?
Yep. One, two,
three.
three. You kind of expect some kind of chocolatey taste to come, but it's completely lime.
I'm gonna have another bite just. All right. I'm not sure I like that.
It's definitely an acquired taste.
Mm.
But I don't know, like inside,
It's the Kit Kat stuff.
it has got chocolate inside, but
I don't think it's chocolate.
you don't?
Mm-mm. I don't.
But whatever it is, the outside definitely overpowers it. I kind of actually like it. I don't
It's-
mind it.
It's very sweet. I find
Mm-hmm.
it's very sweet. It's sweeter than a Kit Kat bar.
Yeah, because it's quite a thick coating, but I kind of like it. It's something that grows on you, I think. You either like it or you don't, I think.
Well, let me try again. See if it grows.
Is it growing yet?
No, not particularly fond of it.
So 1 out of 10, what do you give it?
2.
Okay, well, I give it a 5 because I'm not really sure. I'm on the fence. I don't think I would buy one,
I would
eat it?
definitely not buy it again.
but it's definitely an experience.
But do you think
Taste it.
it tastes like key lime to you?
Oh, definitely.
See, I taste a little hint of, like I taste it when you take the bite initially.
Mm-hmm.
I can taste it, but then it kind of dissipates, and it's just this huge sweet,
It's a heavy sweet taste.
heavy sweet taste. That's all that's left. So you can taste the hint at first,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's kind of like too sweet. Never grew on me. And I gave it a 2 as well. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, not something I
I
would.
always kind of bite the top layer off, so that's what I just did to see if it was chocolate. There is a little bit of chocolate
Is it? Yeah, well, there must be, right?
inside, but you really taste the key lime.
Oh yeah, there is.
It is chocolate, yeah. Yeah, I always kind of take the layers apart, bite it that way
Mm-hmm.
on a regular Kit Kat, but
Anyway, so okay, yep, not a fan. Not a fan. I like the green tea one though. The green tea, I would give it a 9 out of 10. I
really,
love the green tea. Yeah, the green tea Kit Kat. It's not sweet. It like you know, matcha is not really sweet. The green green tea powder is not sweet.
yeah.
And yeah, that's good. Anyways, we got a bonus one today because my lease bought these probably 3 weeks ago, and it's been sitting on my desk, and I just couldn't help it anymore. I had
Yeah.
to try it, and I opened it. And I apologize. I opened it and tried.
Yeah. See, mine is not open, but Julia had to get one out and try it. So
It kept nagging me.
yeah, that's what she said. So basically, we're gonna try this one as well, so that she can eat all the rest of them, because I know she will.
Actually, it's we're trying it now because you need to try it before they're all gone.
That's
Okay,
what I
so
mean, before you
so
eat them
little
all.
coconut.
Coconut. Oh, I'm trying to
And-
open mine because I didn't open it yet.
They're-
So yeah, it says dark chocolate coated chewy fruit flavor center coconut. There it is.
All right. Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. I already know, but 1, 2, 3.
2, 3. Definitely chewy.
Oh, you probably hear my chewing.
As you, because at first you don't really taste anything. It's just chewy. But as you chew into it, you can taste the coconut.
Yep.
And the dark chocolate is kind of there all
Yep.
along. But the coconut taste comes out in a bit.
Yeah, it is. It's actually quite nice. And when I first bit into it, I guess I didn't read the label well, so I kind of was expecting a soft
Mm-hmm.
center,
Mm-hmm.
a coconut center, more like a Bounty bar kind of something like that.
Yeah.
But then I looked and it says, chewy, coated chewy fruit flavor. Anyway, so it is what it says it is. Like
It is.
it's not pretending to be more than it is, and it's like it's exactly what it says. And it's chewy, but it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice.
You can
Sorry,
definitely
Linda.
taste. I guess we're making Linda hungry.
You can definitely taste the dark chocolate,
Yeah,
and you can definitely taste the coconut.
you can.
You got to chew quite a bit. So
Yeah.
if
And mine
you're,
just got stuck in my teeth, so I.
yeah, I was going to say, if you're wearing dentures, this is probably something you want to stay away from because it's quite chewy
Yeah,
and it's sticky.
we're not wearing dentures, but it's still sticky in there.
Yep. It's pretty sticky, but it's good.
Anyway,
I
what
would
do you
give that
give it?
one 8 out of 10.
I'm again a 5 because I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that one either.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
I don't know if I would buy them again, but I mean they're good to taste once.
Yeah. No, I probably would buy them again, but not on a regular basis. It's not something that I would go out of my way to find. Not like the walnut whip from last week that I've been craving since then. Like I'm like, oh my God, I would go for a walnut whip right now.
I know that was good. That is my all-time favorite. Again, super sweet, but a treat once in
Yep.
a while.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, it's really good. Next week we're gonna have something very unusual that we're gonna be trying. So you're gonna have to be brave, my Lise. And I bought only one pack, so I'm gonna, because they were quite expensive, so I'm gonna have to split them in two and give you half of my pack. But we're gonna have some.
Are we gonna say anything or just? I don't know. I'm kind of leery on it because I like. Should
What
we
are they
say
called
it?
again? I can't even remember now.
Chocolate covered salted crickets.
Oh yes, they are crickets. So crickets, we're gonna taste some crickets next week. You won't want to miss that.
I think I might want to miss that.
I'm really leery on it, and I'm not someone who shies away from trying stuff usually. Like I don't like, I've tried a lot of nasty stuff. Like I eat snails, I eat oysters. I don't have a
Frog
problem
legs?
with that, but somehow bugs.
I don't know. I'm just visualizing a brown something with legs on it. I don't know. We'll see how they look.
Anyways, it'll be interesting for sure.
Yep. Next Monday's munch.
Yep.
We may or may not make people hungry with that one.
Linda says no thanks. She goes,
So anyway,
no
we'll
thanks.
try that one.
So the people who voted on our well, it's not a poll really, but we asked people if they thought that the long weekend, the lockdown was going to be extended past the long weekend, and we had 5 people answer, and the 5 people said yes. They think it's going to be extended till past the long weekend. I think so too.
I think it would be crazy to, at this point, just open it up before the long weekend because everybody's going to be so anxious to get together.
Well, everybody is doing it Anyways,
Yeah,
like
you're right.
I at this point, I don't even know why we have a lockdown because nobody is taking it seriously. Nobody is abiding to it really. Like I went yesterday because the kids and I did a movie night for Mother's Day, and
Okay.
so I went to pick up some popcorn at Galaxy to
Okay.
go with the movie, and there was a group of about 7 or 8 kids, I want to say, all probably around between 8 to 12, and not a mask in sight. And they were all gathered together playing on bikes and skateboards, and if kids are going to run around and play with each other, why are schools closed? It's just ridiculous at this
Yeah.
point. If nobody is abiding those things, like either enforce them or take them all. Take them out. Like either enforce the rules or remove the rules. It's completely ridiculous. And
I
it
know.
makes
I saw the same thing. That I think there was about 10 or 12. They looked like teenagers. They were probably 17, 18 all
Mhm.
together too. Skateboards, bikes, just chatting away. No masks, no social distancing. So really,
Mhm. So really, I mean, lockdowns or not, those who don't want to do what the government tells them are not going to do what the government tells them, and those who do want to be safe are still going to be safe. You know.
so basically, it boils down to the fact that you have to do what you feel is going to make you and your family safe, because nobody else is going to do it for you, and they're going to do what they want, and
No,
you
but
just
no, but
keep
we've
yourself
had
safe.
this. No, because we've had this discussion before,
Yeah, you're right.
Miley's.
Yeah,
It's not black and white like that. It's not, because the people who don't believe in anything and don't adhere to the rules, they go on to make people sick who do believe
yeah.
in the rules, or potentially make people sick. They don't necessarily make people sick. Not everybody gets sick, but there's a potential. Like those, like it's easy for you and I to say because we stay home and we
Yeah.
we don't we have the luxury of not going anywhere,
Yeah.
but that's not the case for everyone. Like people have to work, people have to go out and to their place of work.
Yeah, you're right. And you have no idea who's around you at any given time that could have contracted something, or
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
right. It's
yeah.
it's really scary at this point. But before I forget, I
I mean,
did go and get my vaccine, or I
yes, you
call it
did.
the jab.
The jab. You got the
The
jab.
jab. I got the jab. Yeah, I was leery on it, because I just don't like needles. But I went through with it, and I did try and trick Julia into thinking that I hadn't gone, and she was going to shoot me if I hadn't. But yeah, I went through at the Benson Center. I got the Pfizer last Thursday, May the 6th. 4:20 was my appointment. I was asked to be there at 4:10, so I was. Went through, everybody guided you through. It was very safe, very organized. 4:30, I had my needle, and then I had to sit for 15 minutes just to make sure everything was okay. And then I was okay to leave. So basically, within half an hour, you're in and out. But I did a write up out and about with Seek Chick Marlies, and I got to say, it was really weird because when we went to sit, I felt like I was walking into an exam back in England in the gym. We had the desks all spaced apart. This wasn't silent, but it was silent in the gym. I'd have like stomachache for a couple of weeks ahead of exam time, and just like I did with going to get the needle, that I was like, all morning I was nervous because, like I say, I don't like needles, but it was weird because one of the guys leading me through said it's like a mosquito bite. It's nothing,
Well,
and if
it
it isn't,
is.
you can come back and like he said, give me SHIT, but for telling you that. But yeah, the nurse was awesome. She made me feel really comfortable, jabbed me, and I said, that was it. It was like nothing. It was like a little
How about side
mosquito bite.
effects? Did you experience any side effects?
That night, my arm was sore, and then the next day it was sore. Like I couldn't sleep on it. I felt like it was bruised, and it was like that for a couple of days, and that was it. So
Yeah.
I guess I'm one of the lucky ones because I hear some people have had other side effects.
Yeah.
But that was mine. It was just a sore arm.
Oh, that's good.
So my
John,
second one, my
John's,
second one is in August, and they say that one could have more side effects. So
yeah.
I'm a little more worried about it, but we'll
John,
see.
John's getting his this Thursday, and then I'm getting mine the Thursday after. So,
So where are you going? Where's he going for his?
at the Benson Center.
Oh, he's getting that one too, and you're
Mhm.
going there too?
Yep. Hmm.
Yeah, you'll see it's well done. It's well organized.
That's what I heard.
And I had no problem. I don't know if you had any problem booking it, but I know I had no problem getting in on the website and booking it. I still hear some people are having a hard time, but it depends, I think, where you book it too.
It was really it was kind of funny because so the my category was opening on Thursday morning at 8 o'clock. So I went online right away as soon as it
Mhm.
opened up, and I typed in the government website and I went to register.
Mhm.
And it was weird. It's the first time I've ever seen this on a website before. Well, not the first time because I did it for John last week and it was the same thing. But they had a waiting line. So there was this little walking guy that was going from the beginning of the line all the way to the bottom of the line, and it said you're in queue and you're going to be ready to be processed in about 20 minutes.
Ah,
But on a website having a queue line, I've never seen that before. It was kind of funny.
yeah, me, it wasn't like that at all, but
No.
it's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I just
I
want to
had
check.
to wait about 20 minutes and then
Oh, did you?
able to book. Yeah.
So you couldn't even book a click or anything, and you didn't
No,
talk
I
to
had
anybody. You
no,
just
I
have to
had
go
to
in
I
and,
had to wait.
wow,
I had to wait in line.
that is different. Because
Yeah.
usually you don't. I know Gail sent me a quick Facebook message and said, hi, I just want to make sure that there wasn't anything else that she needed to say.
We're almost done the show, so
I'm just going to make sure.
mhm. Dead air here.
I'm just typing. I just want to make sure that there was nothing that she wanted to say before we left or something, because
Yeah.
then it's too late once we sign off. But yeah, regarding the vaccine, it's a very simple process.
I heard
Very
it's
fast.
really, really well organized. So
It is. It is. And
so
kudos to the people that are working it. It's the nurses and paramedics that are giving the needle, and I mean they're putting through over 1,000 people a day,
Yeah.
6 days a week. So
Yeah. And it's opened to 18 and over right now. You can
Oh.
go and register to be on a wait list if you're 18 and over, because what happens is at the end of the day, sometimes some people don't show up, or they are able to get more doses from the vials than they anticipated, or so anyways, for various reasons they are left over with a few doses that they want to give. They don't want to throw away those doses, right? So
yeah.
they're putting 18 and over on a standby list, and they can call you if they have doses available, and you can go and get your shot. So you can register for that as well on their website.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's cool,
Interesting.
and it's encouraging because I've been looking at the numbers in the states, in California, Texas, and Florida, which are the main states that are out of control usually. Well, have been out of control, and their numbers are looking good. So the more we get vaccinated, I think the more things are going to get back to somewhat normal, hopefully soon.
Yeah, well,
I'm tired. I need normal.
Well, I don't know about how normal it's going to be, but I mean, it's definitely taught us a whole bunch of interesting things for the last year. But I'm pretty sure my mom was telling me that in England, the numbers are really down. Everything is good. And I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she said that there is a concert.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's took place or was taken place. People had to test before, after, and you had to sign in, and it's kind of a way of them testing to see in 2 weeks after what happens. They were only letting so many people attend, but I'm pretty sure she was telling me that that was taking place in England. It's a way to see
It's good to know.
what happens.
Yep.
Instead of opening everything up at once, kind of test.
Yeah, no,
Little by
that's what they're saying we have to do here too. Just test the grounds and see how it goes. They've been saying you can't open too quickly, otherwise we're going to end up having a really big fourth wave. Anyways,
Oh yeah, because they can't tell where it's coming from if they open everything up again.
Yeah.
So we'll
all
see.
right. On that note, it is 11:01, so we're done for today.
And we have started talking about the C word, so one last flash of a garden, because
Yes.
we can't talk about that. And and I did want to say, I know it's 11:01, but we are working on our June seeker. So the May seeker is out. You can pick it up at the distribution box beside the seeker office. We've got the gardening side on the magazine side, the seeker side here. You can pick it up in a few locations in Cornwall, but always at the distribution box at 327 2nd Street East. And you can pick it up at the second location, 319 4th Street West. And we are working on the June seeker. So deadline for that is the 22nd of May. And it is going to be the staycation issue on this side. So if you have anything that you want to add, if you're a staycation spot, please get your info to us at info@theseeker.ca.
Perfect. So have yourself a great week.
And a super duper day.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
Goodbye.